Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give our praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahal Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and to the bishops and elders in Connecticut, and to the brothers that's out there putting their lives on the line, teaching this truth. And this y'all Demar from the Great Millstone Houston camp. And just going, a few thoughts about what's going on, with Esau Edom, right? You can't get fooled with these devils, man. I'm gonna just start off with Psalms 55 and 21, right? And it reads, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words are softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords," right? So, when you listen to Esau Edom, the so-called white man, you know, really, these top elites too, really. But I guess you can say a little bit. You can say you can use it too with these lower Edomites too. They talk smooth, you know, uh, like they love you and whatever. They're cool with you, but inwardly, man, they really want to get at Jake. They want to tell take you down. You know, that's just what it is. That's how Yahweh Shai made these people. You know, and I'm gonna play. Let me play a video.
Choose, 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 choose.
And what happened about a week ago um, with Trump. The U.S. They came in.
We are going to do something on Greenland.
They came in Venezuela, right? They attacked Venezuela and kidnapped Maduro. But all that might be set up anyway. These people, man, they all tied together, They all tied together, bringing havoc. But, check this out.
We are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor. I would like to make a deal, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way. If we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way. Do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way.
You see that? If it don't get done the easy way, they're going to do it the hard way. You know what that means, right? Yeah, boy, these devils, man, they something else. Let's get Jeremiah, what's that, 50, and let's see, 25, maybe, let me see. That's probably, yeah. It's Jeremiah 15, 23, and it reads, "How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?" Okay, yeah, it's gonna be destroyed. Yahweh Shema Shah gonna take this man down and destroy this place. Okay, "I have laid a snare for thee." These devils, they in the trick bag. "And thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware." Right? Because they fucking proud. That's why. "Thou art found and also caught." Right? Because thou hast striving against Yahweh, against Yahweh. Yahweh by Shema Shai, right? Okay. They coming against, the children of Israel, period. Okay. And they really want to get at the prophets, with this ice, and then you got this ice situation, right? You know, and bringing havoc on people, just doing all kind of wickedness, man, these people are doing. I mean, it's written. It's supposed to be like that. It's prophecy, right? And, yeah, so let's get Habakkuk 2 and 6, I believe it is. Uh, I'll start at 6. Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, whom Esau Edom, so-called white man, mainly these elites, top elites, banking families. And they taught them proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that laded himself with thick clay, right? You know what, let me see. I might just start at, let's get this, let's start at 4, Salakia. I just started at 4. Habakkuk 2, chapter 2 is a good chapter, man. You know, Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Who is that? Esau Edom, so-called white man. But the just shall live by his faith, right? The just, the Israelites, starting with the elect, right? Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, right? Through his philosophies and you know, just this bullshit talk, he is a proud man. Neither keep it at home, right? Like the situation that happened last week, in Venezuela. And what he's want to do now, he want to take control and hit up other countries and lands like Greenland, as you heard the little video I played, right? He is a proud man, need to keep it at home, who enlarged his desire as hell, right? And is as death, right? Because everywhere this devil go, man, there's hell and chaos, you know, destruction, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heap it unto him all people. And that's what these devils want to do, right? And ultimately, they want to chip everybody, put that device in everybody, okay? Verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him? And they taught him proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long, right? And to him that laded himself with thick clay. With all this depth, when you go into clay, it means dead, about you. Okay, let's check that out. So Esau Edom, he got a hell of a judgment coming to his ass anyway, doing all of this bullshit he doing. Strong's H5671 about yet, right? Let's see what it says. Uh, weight of pledges, heavy debt, right? In America, there's so much in debt in a damn way. That's why this place is crumbling. Because you got a fucking ruler, a damn big kid ruling, okay? Let's get Michael. Shit, what was that? Let me see. Yeah, this it. Well, what I started at one. I wanted two. Michael 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power of their hand. Yeah, they got the power. You know, as let's get Job right quick. Job 9:24. Because hey, the earth. I read it. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered his faces. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Right? If not, well, and who is he? Right? He covered the faces of the judges. The Israelites. First and foremost, the ultimate judge, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Right? Not what I want to say. Just hiding the fact that who the true Israelites are. You go with that. You know, the true judges. True judges are the elect of Israel. And like I said, first and foremost, that's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They cover the faces of them, even with the color. The particular color. You know, of these particular judges. Right. So yeah, it's given to the wicked. And who was the wicked? Right. Esau Edom. Let's get it. What's that I want? Nah, I'm slacking. My bad. Uh, Malachi 1:4, and it reads Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom said, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places." Right. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, right? And the people against whom Yahweh have indignation for forever, right? You know, yeah. So the border of wickedness, man, is Esau Edom. So yeah, man, these devils, man. Hey, let's go back. I was gonna get let me go back to Michael. I'm gonna get Michael. Yeah, two. This is Michael 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right? Like I said before, they got the power to do so. Ultimately, Yahweh Shema Shai, Yahweh gave them the power to do these things. Right? For right now, anyway, till we rule and they get taken down. Okay? So they got the power to do wickedness. They got all this money, but they want to do wickedness. You know, shit, man, it's crazy. But Michael 2:2, and they covered fields, right, and take them by violence, right. They always do this. That's what supposedly what happened in Venezuela, right. See how these scriptures are, man. These scriptures, man. This is prophecy. Michael 2:2, and they covered fields and take them by violence, you know, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, right? You know. So yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory. But these devils do. You know, they go into lands, into another country or land, and just take it by violence. You know, and mark their territory right there, and you know, sanctioning and trying to put their philosophies on that particular land or country. You know, but yeah, man, this you know what? Let me get limitations. 4 and 21. Yeah, you know, you devil just keep doing your, you know, just do your thing. Do it while you can. Rejoice and be glad. Slakia, Lamentation 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Yeah, live it up. Do your damn thing. That dwelleth in the land of Uz, of Oz, but Uz, Slakia. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. Right? And they being found naked right now. Okay? You know, the man to sin, the man to sin is being, you know, is being revealed. Okay? The punishment of thine, it's like Lamentation 4 and 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So our captivity, you know, Zion is Israelites. Zion, Salakia, Tazayuan, meaning monument, okay? And when you say it in the Hebrew, Tazayuan, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. So, he will reversing our captivity, you know? He will visit the iniquity of daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, right? So yeah, man, Esau, y'all keep doing, but hey, this might be the year, man. You damn devils go down. But yeah, I just wanted to get into that, you know, going to this, you know, just thinking and hit some of these precepts, you know. But I hope this been edifying, you know, and to the point, you know. And until next time, I'm gonna give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Yahweh Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom, and Shalom to the elect.